The honourable member from Tyne Valley, Sherbrooke, and the opposition whip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Soon after being elected, I was contacted by a constituent who lives near a shoreline area where some have been bringing their dogs and allowing them to run loose for years, often onto this person's property. This may seem like no big deal other than the unpleasant inconvenience of dog poop being left in someone's yard. However, there are also genuine concerns about unpredictability and potentially aggressive behaviors when a dog encounters a stranger, either in a private or public property, making those in the area feel unsafe. This is particularly concerning for the elderly and for those with children. In this case, the current Dog Act provides no clear direction on how issues of loose dogs are managed in municipalities without corresponding bylaws, many of which our smaller municipalities simply don't have. There really is no recourse to address my constituents' concerns and keep people safe. Since then, I have heard from several others who have experienced similar issues. There are many gaps in the current Dog Act that need to be addressed, both for the well-being of animals and for the safety of islanders. My colleague, the leader of the official opposition, was the first to bring forward these concerns in the legislature. Again and again, for years, we have been promised changes are coming. For over 2 years now, sitting after sitting, I have relayed the message from the Minister of Justice and Public Safety to my constituents that a new Dog Act is coming and that their concerns will finally be addressed. And sitting after sitting, I have to call them back and say I'm sorry. I don't know why it hasn't come forward yet. Hopefully next time. Finally, I was considering that. Finally, earlier this month, a consultation draft of the new Dog Act that would replace the old outdated Dog Act was made available for public consultation. However, the draft does not actually deal with many critical issues, including the issue of municipal jurisdiction. I sincerely hope the significant gaps in the proposed legislation will be fixed immediately, and then after all this time, this sitting will be the sitting when I can call my constituents and say, yes, finally, new legislation that actually addresses their concerns have been tabled. It has been tabled and passed. I really, really, really don't want to have to call them all back again and say again that this government continues to delay, and they will have to face another summer feeling unsafe. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.